good, baby, baby. Back at it again, I kiss me, please. Peace and love, peace and love. There you like this.
Okay, that's all the time I've got.
Everyone look forward to Friday.
Super Nintendo 64. Stay tuned. It's amazing. It's all good, baby, baby. Back at it again, I kiss me, please. Peace and love, peace and love. There you like this.
Okay, that's all the time I've got.
Everyone look forward to Friday.
Super Nintendo 64. Stay tuned. It's amazing. It's all good, baby, baby. Back at it again, I kiss me, please. Peace and love, peace and love. There you like this.
Okay, that's all the time I've got.
Everyone look forward to Friday.
Super Nintendo 64. Stay tuned. It's amazing. It's all good, baby, baby. Back at it again, I kiss me, please. Peace and love, peace and love. There you like this.
Okay, that's all the time I've got.
Everyone look forward to Friday.
Super Nintendo 64. Stay tuned. It's amazing. It's all good, baby, baby. Back at it again, I kiss me, please. Peace and love, peace and love. There you like this.
Okay, that's all the time I've got.
Everyone look forward to Friday.
Super Nintendo 64. Stay tuned. It's amazing. It's all good, baby, baby. Back at it again, I kiss me, please. Peace and love, peace and love. There you like this.
Okay, that's all the time I've got.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another one of these Kingdom Hearts game videos where I play the Kingdom Hearts game in a video. Hey, everybody. I'm Vinny. Thank you for joining me. Happy to be back. I appreciate all the well wishes I got. I know that last week, we had to not do a stream. And I appreciate you guys' understanding. So I feel like I gotta explain. So we had been gifted a bouquet of flowers, and in the bouquet of flowers there were lilies, and lilies are poisonous to cats, and so we were keeping them in my office because Opie's not allowed in here. And we would move him into the living room when we knew we were going to be in the living room. And we had moved him to the living room. And there was a moment in time where none of us in the apartment were in the living room. And wouldn't you know it, Opie, it was just like he had a radar. And so he went and he munched on and ate a couple of petals of lilies, and at first it was sort of like they're poison, they're toxic to cats. Well, what does that mean? And then the internet's like, what are you doing, you idiot? So immense shame. I have like this just immense shame. So we rushed Opie to the hospital, but obviously you can hear him, so he's okay. He's okay now. Yeah, so he had to stay at the hospital for about I think 4 nights, and it was hard, but he's better now. So I'm sorry. I knew it was gonna happen. I was like, I shouldn't talk about it, but you're gonna see he's got this ridiculous. He's got a ridiculous haircut now because they had to give him IV. So but he's doing great now. He's doing better. We should bring him in and give him a treat is what we should do, because we should celebrate the fact that he's fine and he's okay, because he scared the crap out of me, but it's like nothing happened to him. When I was bringing him home, I was like, oh man, he's gonna be so scared and he's gonna be freaked out. And no, I brought him home and he was just like, all right, yeah, where's the kibble, mate? So he's all good. Let me go grab him. Let's give the Opie boy a treat. Everybody, round of applause in the chat for the Opie boy. And now he runs away. All right, hold on, let's grab him. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for, the pride of Mount Vernon, Opie. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen, with his little chicken legs. It looks like he rolled up his sleeves, is what it looks like. But he's here. He's home. Look at the boy. Look at the boy. He smells the Wendy's in my beard. Let's see. Are the treats in here? Oh no, do we move the treats? Oh no, Opie. Oh no. We've been giving him lots of treats. We've been giving him lots of love since he's been home. Oh no, they're in here still. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the crunch. You had to do it to him. Yeah, sorry, I had to scarf down Wendy's. So we're streaming late because I had to do real work today. and so I had to chow down on something real quick. So yeah, I just inhaled a Baconator before we went live. So, but yeah, he's nice and healthy now. We're just happy he's home. We're happy he's home and he's safe. Long live the Opie boy. But yeah. Anyway, Kingdom Hearts is a game that we're going to play some more of. I don't remember where we were in the game. I think we did Aladdin, right? So I don't even know where we are now. But let's play some games. Opie, are you gonna hang out? Are you just gonna lay here, or are you gonna try and wiggle your way out of here? Because if you're just gonna hang out, then that's fine. But apparently I have to update my PlayStation, so we'll stall for more time here. Hey everybody, you ever go to Kingdom Hearts? It's light or something. I think I ended in Traverse Town. Yeah, I probably have to go back there for something. I know that, like, you go back there like 2 or 3 times in the game. Yeah, Opie is one of those rare cats that loves being, like, picked up and held. So we're pretty lucky. I mean, Opie is honestly, like, probably the cuddliest cat I've ever met. He just likes to hang out, which is nice. Yeah, I'm doing better now, Super Epic Toad Bros. Thank you. It was really scary. You know, it was like a really hard week, but he's home, so. Yes, the purring. He purrs very loud. He's like a motorcycle. Vinny, I know it's been a while, but I saw you liked my Kingdom Hearts Mickey Funko Pop. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't have any. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I have one Kingdom Hearts Funko Pop. Oh, I'm at Atlantica. Robert, you're right. Oh man, I'm like, oh, I'm coming back. It's been a week. I haven't streamed in a while. Here I am, in the worst world. I'm gonna be so upset. Hopefully it's not as bad as I remember. I feel like sometimes I can breeze through this world, and sometimes it's just a slog because it's the inversion. It's gonna take a minute to get used to. That's for sure. But yeah, I have one Kingdom Hearts Funko Pop. It's Sora in his lion form from Kingdom Hearts 2. Because I love Lion King, I love Kingdom Hearts. It's perfect storm. Had to get it. Shadow Saffron, thank you for the channel support. So glad to hear Opie is okay. Take care of yourself and your family as you need, Vinny. Best wishes from all of us, I'm sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. I was thinking we might do like a fundraiser to help pay for his treatment because it was pretty expensive. An expensive mistake, basically, but we'll cross that bridge as it comes up, I guess. Dylan, thank you also for the channel support. Just a thanks for all you do. So glad all is okay. Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, I think we should be good. PlayStation. That's what happens when I don't touch it for 2 weeks. It's like, I have a mandatory update that I didn't install. Cool. Cool. Kel, Opie got sick earlier in the week, and he had to go to the hospital for a little while. So, he's home now. He's okay, but he scared us. Dylan, any amount literally blows me away. Anytime anyone's like, "Here, have some money. You play video games, and I think it's fun. Here, have some money." It's like unbelievable. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Kingdom Hearts. Perfect. You hear this guy? Just sitting here purring. Fundraise for the second act of Hamilton. Kidding, of course, but very glad Opie's okay. I was thinking of things I could make as an incentive. One of the things that I've thought about doing, this would be insane. I don't know if I would actually do this, is going through and streaming once a day for an entire year and getting every single route of Shadow the Hedgehog. But like I said, that's insane, and I don't think I'd really be able to do that. But it's a thought that's crossed my mind. I feel like, I don't know, it would be fun, but it would also be horrible. So I don't know if I would want to actually do it or not. But it's just something that's been in my head. I wonder if that would truly be worth it. I answer there, no, not at all. You know how many times I'd have to do that Maria mission? I think it's on the fall. I think that's the name of the level. Where you have to, like... It's like a 40-minute mission. And it's horrible. Like, you could do, like, a neutral playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog. Easy. In, like, 25, 30 minutes. But, like, that one mission alone will set you back 40 minutes. I remember one time when I was doing the number generator... when I'd pick a random path based off of a 1, 2, or 3 number. The one time I had to do that, oh my god, it sucked. Oh, it was so bad. Think of collecting all the rings for Tails again. Yeah, that one's not great either. But I just thought it might be fun to, like, I love Shadow. That's no secret. It might be kind of an interesting thing to at least try. Maybe not, like, every day, but as frequently as I can. But yeah, anyway, Kingdom Hearts. The death count was not your friend with that level. Well, it's like... I don't even feel like I died that much. It was just that I had to, with the Maria level anyway. I did do that one with KN as Rouge, and there was a point in that where, we both lost internet, and so we had to, like, go back and do a whole part of it again. Good times. Okay. Still stuck on that boss fight I can't beat for the Shadow game. Oh, what boss is it, Kel? Oh yeah, that's right. We went back and we did this. We did the Colosseum. You know what I forgot to do was do this. Ladies and gentlemen, I have friends. I was just sorry. I was in a completely different headspace. I totally forgot to even press this button. Ladies and gentlemen,
have friends. So many.
My friends Jen and Skull, thank you for coming.
Hey, no problem, Vinny. I'm really glad to hear that Opie's okay.
Yeah, it was scary, but he's too stubborn to die.
That's a good way of putting it.
I was just gonna say that's one way of putting it.
So how have you guys been? Skull, I heard you were well, listen, happy birthday first and foremost.
Thanks again.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Thanks, Jen.
Were you streaming earlier today?
Yeah, I was. I was on the Sonic Song stream. We did some Sailor Moon there. Sorry,
Sailor
we missed you,
Moon?
Jen. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I missed all of that. What was
That
I
is-
even doing earlier?
That is very different.
Yeah. Well, KN and I both like it, so...
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, she had Maria playing Sailor Moon, and I was the guest there, and we did like a bit of story between my birthday stream and the one that happened on Sonic Song. It was a fun little deal. And then on my half, we did a Tales run of Sonic CD.
Nice.
Cheer, buddy.
Opie is licking my arm aggressively right now.
Cracking my knuckles. It was my birthday on Tuesday, but thank you very much.
Sorry for any background sounds. Like usual, I'm sitting like 4 feet away from my husband.
Oh, it's all good. time to go from junior hero to real hero. I can't do any more things here, so we're gonna leave.
Oh, that's right. You left off with this struggle, huh?
Well, no, I beat that. I did that.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
Maybe I just wasn't here last time you streamed. That's also.
So,
It's
let's
been a
see.
confusing month. I don't know who I am anymore.
Ludicrous speed, go.
And last time I think it was just me and Vinny, and he was wearing that same exact shirt.
I think I was. And when I put it on this morning, I was like, they're gonna think I own one shirt.
God, Vinny, I understand why you're so stressed out. You've been wearing the same clothes for the last 2 weeks.
The last.
Can you share your screen?
Oh yeah, man, I'm really. God, what a time.
No, that's understandable though.
I'm so like. There we go. Does that look good? You see
Oh
that?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it looks like a video game.
Good.
That's a video game if I ever saw one.
Wow, that's a video game.
That sure looked like a pile of mushrooms, even though I know exactly what it was.
Oh god, I forgot how this works. I've been playing Lego Star Wars, so I like don't remember any controls.
Thank you as well, Shadow Zephyrin.
Okay, don't go in that. Don't go in the scary black hole. Even though it'll probably take me away from Atlantica, which is where I want to actually be.
We're
Shout
gonna
out
be,
to whoever remembered that I have to do this, like, the worst world. Somebody was just like, you gotta go to Atlantica, and I was like, no!
we're gonna be under the sea today.
At least in Kingdom Hearts 2, Atlantica is optional, but it's like just a rhythm game.
Oh, that's right, isn't it? It's like a music game thing or
Yeah.
something.
You play like 2 or 3 of the songs from the movie, and then you can also do like 1 or 2 original songs that just like are not very good. Oh!
Great.
Now remember, everybody, what Vinny said, 100% legitimately and totally not made up right now before the stream. If anyone puts in a $170 donation, Vinny will sing every song from The Little Mermaid in sequence.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't care. I'll do that.
I want to hear Vinny's rendition of Daughters of Triton.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know like how that goes, if I'm being honest.
Oh, we are the Daughters of Triton. Great Father who loves us a bit.
I guess the last time you're getting it for free from Jen, everybody. I think the last time I watched that movie was probably I was probably like 10 or 11 years ago. I guess.
What?
Yeah. Listen, I don't have a
But
whole
it's
lot of
delightful.
love for this movie.
Oh.
I might have watched it a little more recently than that. But like the last time I really remember was with someone in high school. But
Last I remember was 2.5 years ago, and that was the first time I had seen the movie since I was a child.
Also, I'm gonna eat these
KN
Wendy's
and
fries.
Oh yeah, do that. KN and I went and saw it in theaters when it popped up in theaters a couple years ago, and then afterward we texted about it, and we both cried at the same parts.
Yeah.
So,
Before I forget, Jen, love your opera voice from just a little bit earlier.
Oh, thank you so much. I can actually do like decent-ish actual opera if I'm warmed up, but
Hey.
no. I have not taken voice lessons in a decade, so
Some more than voice lessons than I've taken. Yes, Vinny?
before like at our movie theater, like it's AMC, so like anybody who's been to an AMC sees this every time. But it's always like, don't talk, or like, don't text, don't post, don't talk. And when it does the don't talk, someone like on the like video always goes, do you want some popcorn? And
no, get out!
my girlfriend, every time that we're at the movie, like as soon as that part happens, she'll just lean over and go, do you want some popcorn? And while I was a little stressed about Opie, I went and saw the Sonic movie again, and I had the whole theater to myself. This was quite an experience. It was actually pretty fun.
Love that.
But
Me too.
she somehow knew exactly when it was gonna do the "Do you want some popcorn?" And it was uncanny. My phone like beeped, like it like buzzed in my pocket like as it happened, and it was just a video of her going, "Do you want some popcorn?" It was amazing. 10 out of 10.
That is
I don't know what reminded
amazing.
me of that, but I felt like I had to tell that story.
Well, that reminded me of the theater chain theme
Yeah.
song.
I like.
It was
your-
so good. I watched that like 4 or 5 times. School. I was like,
Yeah, dude. It's such an amazing song.
I love that you're putting off entering Atlantica.
I am. I'm like, I'd rather talk about anything else.
Hey, you know, that's all cool. Vinny, if you ever happen to come on over here, we gotta watch a movie at MJR.
Oh my god,
then.
I would love that. Yeah, no, you know, since it was just me in there, I like did a little bit of commentary, I suppose, and like, I basically, eventually there will be a Twitter chain of watching Sonic Movie 2 with Vinny is basically what it's gonna be. So look out for
Perfect.
that. That was my 6th time seeing the movie.
Oh, you're getting it. Do you have a goal that you're trying to hit with this one?
No, I didn't achieve my Batman goal. So
Aw,
like,
man.
I've already beaten
Darn.
what I
Fan.
I know. I saw the Batman 5 times, and I've seen Sonic's 6 at this point. So, but I did get 6 tickets to the Batman. But one of the times I didn't watch it, I just went to get the free thing and I left.
Oh. Ooh, I finally found a local theater that we really, really like.
Oh yeah?
Hey.
Yeah, it's like a locally owned place. So like the screens themselves are a little on the small size, but they have like the nice recliners. They have a really good like bistro pub thing attached to
what?
it with
That's
like
fun.
delicious food and drinks. It's awesome. It's really cute. They bring popcorn to your table instead of bread.
Yo.
That's fun.
Hi, Dark 101 Shadow.
Land where? In the sea? We'll drown!
Sora, you're so stupid.
What
You
if,
know, every time
what
you
if
do one of
instead
these, I
Donald was
completely-
like, "You're right, let's go home," and they just left.
That's the end of the game.
I completely forget the accuracy and beauty of your Donald Duck impression. Oh god, what was that?
That was I was stopping Opie from jumping around, and then I whacked my controller on the microphone. So I'm sorry, everyone. Did you all see Opie's rolled up sleeves over here?
Yeah.
Come on, Sebastian.
Amazing.
He has rolled up. Oh, does he have like a little?
Yeah, they shaved both his arms, so it looks like he's rolled up his sleeves.
Man, Opie's about to
Poor
beat
little
somebody.
buddy. He's so good.
Yeah,
I'm
He
so
is.
glad he's okay.
Me too. I was really.
Look
Hey.
like one of them. Right, Flounder?
He's like, "Don't talk nice about me." Just starts smacking me in the face. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
And he just cuddles up. with me.
Oh.
10 out of 10, Opie.
He's
Yeah,
such
there
a
he
good
was.
boy.
A little different.
I think he realized I was trying to cat beard with him.
We're from kind of far away, and we're not really used
Goofy
to
as a
each
turtle
Oh
is the
my
greatest thing I've
God.
ever seen.
I was just gonna say I forgot how much I love Turtle Goofy.
other.
Yeah. I like that they made him a turtle again in the Lion King world. They were like, yeah, it's fine.
Listen, a turtle with a head that doesn't make any sense with its body is a really funny and good look, and everybody loves it.
Easy for you to say. Okay, it's time. It's time for my really bad Sebastian impression. It's time for you to
No,
learn how
no.
to swim properly. Oh God. Okay. Press 0
God.
to rise and square to dive. Practice swimming with Flounder. Try to tag him. All right, begin.
That
I like that you're rolling your R's like.
I don't know why.
Scottish
Yeah,
also.
yeah, he's Long John Baldry is Dr. Robotnik, is what he is.
Ariel, you must stay here.
What's Flounder even doing?
We're playing tag.
You doing Sebastian reminded me of like
I didn't see
when the very night that like everything sort of came together in terms of this crew, and we hung out for a while after the stream ended. And what was that stupid comic that we dubbed over?
it was the Ariel needs legs.
Oh, I love
yeah.
Ariel needs legs.
Yeah. Somehow my girlfriend had never seen
8
that
legs,
before.
Grimsby. 7 vaginas.
Yes. But Grimsby.
Thanks,
8
Grimsby.
legs. But I always go, Grimsby, this is weird. Like I say that all the time. And she was just like, what are you even talking about? What is that? And so I finally showed it to her, and she'd never seen it. But I guess that like
so
the original upload of it is like messed up. Like the audio's messed up on Neil's channel. So like
Forgot
you
that
have to
a lot of
like
people.
watch
That
or
was uploaded?
re-upload.
I saw it as a comic for a long time. I didn't see the video for years until after the comic. My favorite part of that is still just apparently he asked his sister to do it because she's a really good artist. And she was like, "Do
And
it
that's what she
yourself."
turned
And
in.
So he just no.
Oh.
No, she was just like, "No, you just do it yourself. I'm not doing this."
I
He
love
just did
that.
it, and it's so much better as a result. It would not have hit as well if it was drawn well.
Wow, nice job. Is that all you're gonna give me? Okay.
What
Guess
did you
let's
do?
leave.
Did you
Wow, nice
catch
dialogue.
Flounder?
Oh, I think I need to like let them out. Hitting it might open it. This dress will work. Look, it's a save
Oh,
point,
man.
man. I'm sorry.
really
I'm
hurt.
sorry to any Jamaican fans out here. Those creatures chased us here. Oh no, those monsters might be heading for the palace too. We better head back right away. But what if we run into more on our way back? I'm sorry, but we need your help. Please come to the palace with us. The trident markers on the walls point your way there. We won't get lost as long as we follow them. I live here, but you know, we could get lost. High likelihood. Mitchell Ploymert? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Thank you so much for the channel support. Hey Vinny, so glad you're doing good. Hoping you beat this game and become the ultimate gamer. Thank you for being the coolest. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much for the channel support. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, so we got
get
these,
moving. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta.
Chaos
Do I really want
control!
Ariel? Do I really want a girl in my crew?
Why do you hate Ariel so much?
Listen. Trident is a bad father, and he's like, oh, I only care about one of my 700 daughters, and it's Ariel. She wasn't at this parade that they're putting on in my honor, and I'm mad about it. You know?
It wasn't even a thing putting it. It was like a party to celebrate Ariel being a good singer and like coming of age, and she just didn't show up.
Boo. You know, I guess that makes more sense. Like, I'd be mad if I threw a big party for someone and they didn't show up.
Yeah, because like okay, so in Daughters of Triton, the song, there's a line where they all introduce themselves and then they say like I don't remember the exact lyric, but it's something like and like the youngest in her musical debut. So it's like she's never sung publicly before. She was clearly going to have like a whole solo, and then she wasn't even there. And then Triton goes, Ariel.
Well, you see, in a Goofy movie.
Shadow Zephyron says, Goofy Turtle has to stay. That's all I have to say.
That's my
And Sweet
vote.
says, please get rid of Donald. He looks the worst. I kind of like that Donald's keeping up with the theme that like only like octopus people can do magic? Question mark.
Yeah, and they're all so evil.
Yes. Evil. Hey. No, not me. I'm not evil.
That almost sounded like Opie was doing a Donald impression. That
No.
first in that
Aw.
series of meows.
He was doing a stop petting me. I'm done being pet now. Meow.
So I like how they have those trident markers on the walls there. You know, somehow our enemies keep finding the secret
Yeah.
lair.
Oh god, they keep finding the palace. What's leading them there? All right, Opie, thanks for hanging out. But I know you.
Didn't you read the sign? It's supposed to be
left.
secret.
Yeah, there's just a big trident on the wall that says, "Don't go this way if you're not invited. It's a secret."
All these tridents, and then it just says, "This will not lead you to the trident." This is not the secret location of the trident. Trust me.
If you're thinking about attacking our kingdom, we respectfully ask that you do not, and please turn around.
Let's see. We're currently at 54% Donald and 46% Ariel. This could be swayed real easy. If you haven't voted yet, get your vote in.
Don't make me vote with my second YouTube account.
Don't. Yeah, same goes for me.
Are you pro Ariel?
I did indeed vote Donald. Yeah.
Okay.
Ariel's a good character, and I will argue this. This the hill I will die on.
Okay.
I gotta give mad respect though to all the homies watching this stream right now. None of you have voted Goofy, and I respect you for that.
He looks hilarious. Look at him. He is a shield.
He's the hit ABC show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh God, I don't even know why. It's just superheroes. That's why. You know, I still haven't seen an episode of the proper show, but I was like curious earlier this week. So I went and finally listened to the 1970s Wonder Woman theme song, and I love it.
The only part of it I know is where they go Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's
Wonder
all.
Woman.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
all
much
I
what it
knew
is.
for like forever, and that's like the strongest part of the song by far. But like, it's a slapper, I think.
All right, everybody, you voted it. I got a freaking girl in my party.
Honestly, that feels in character considering Sora's like a 12-year-old boy.
Ew.
No, what do you mean? He should be like starting to like girls.
He likes Kyrie.
Well,
Kyrie's gonna think I'm cheating on her.
I have a girlfriend
Don't,
already, Ariel.
dude, don't let Riku see this.
He'll make fun of me. He'll tell Kyrie.
Also, like, don't let Riku see that, like, you know, like, I love Riku. I'm just hitting
Mom,
nothing
get out of
right
my
now.
room.
Sora's angry that he has a girl in his party. Just punching the air in fury.
Sora's just like,
Wait, he's one of those like middle schoolers or like young high schoolers who's like literally throwing a physical tantrum, just like punching stuff. It's not fair.
this girl's actually doing a lot of work. It makes me mad that she's independent and strong.
So, calling it now, Sora's Twitter account is going to be banned by the end of the night.
Probably for the best. Okay. Combat in this world is not... It's not very fun.
These trident stickers are just.
I'm happy they're here, though. I'd be lost without them.
So, compare swimming in this to at least a couple other games, like say Mario 64.
Well,
Keep
like,
round and out.
yeah, it's not as bad as I remember it, if I'm honest. I think it's gonna be like me remembering which one's up. What comes up and what goes down? But,
Yeah.
you know, I think I'll make it.
And I've been exposing
that-
myself either intentionally or accidentally to a lot of Sonic Heroes this week. Go on, Jen?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I like that every water level or world in anything ever has the big crazy like speed traps
Oh yeah,
to swish you around.
yeah, dude. Sonic Adventure 2.
Every
Yeah.
game.
The like final level, Cannon's Core as Knuckles. You gotta do like this. It's horrible. I don't like it at all. And it's
It
mainly
can get
because
pretty awkward.
for whatever reason, like when I was a kid, I never found the air necklace until like I had been playing the game for like 5 years before I found that. So like my brain just registers it as like you're just gonna drown. You know?
I didn't find it either for my first playthrough, and Knuckles' section is where I got stuck. So like I was just
Yeah.
kind of watching a playthrough of the game, and the player was in Aquatic Mine, immediately got the air necklace, and I was like, "What? That exists?"
Listen, playthroughs didn't exist when I was
Yeah.
doing it, so I didn't have that luxury, man. I wish I did. I guess I could have gotten a player's guide, but I was like, nah, I got this.
Yeah, I got into Sonic pretty late, so by the time I was into it, like, you know, uploading playthroughs of games on YouTube was pretty common.
Right. Oh, he just gave me stuff. Okay.
Okay, stop is my favorite thing that they do.
They just stand there frozen.
Yeah.
Is there more?
What do you
Oh,
mean there's
another one.
motion in the ocean? That doesn't exist.
Was that not what you wanted? Oh no, he's good. Okay. Oh, excuse me, who are you? What do you want from me? He's just dancing. What do I do to this guy? What do I do to the dancing? Dancing
I don't
Ansem.
know.
He's dancing Ansem,
dancing?
dude.
Oh, that's a good little dance. Wait, what are your options?
I don't. Well, like,
Mm,
I don't know. Do I kill him? What do I do to this guy? I don't remember.
I think he's
what,
kinda
what are
creepy.
your spells?
I've got fire, blizzard, thunder, cure, gravity, or stop.
Maybe
He's
cast
doing a
stop just to
dance.
make him stop. Now cast it again. Maybe you can cheat it. Nope.
Oh, he's gone. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to
Weird.
that guy. Oh well.
I think we can all agree that he's the coolest one of his kind, though.
Oh yeah, that guy was awesome. I couldn't dance like that if I wanted to. Well, I could.
You
but-
can, however, dance like Big the Cat does. So,
Oh yeah. And I did a really mediocre version of that Tobey Maguire dance that one time. Ow. Please. Yeah, I gotta think, because, like, I want to do, like, a Opie fundraiser stream, so I gotta think of, like, some good, like, reward things we could do for it.
You should play, what's that game where you just sort of play a cat knocking stuff over?
I don't know.
Look it up.
clearly, Vinny should play Socks Rocks the House.
It's called cat lateral damage.
Cat lateral
Oh,
damage.
beautiful.
That's awesome. My God, Ariel just like went ultra instinct over here. Just smacked the snot out of that guy. Okay,
And you did.
I don't like these guys. I don't know if it was actually her or if it was Goofy. Because there's no way a girl could do it. But, like, now I'm looking at it, it might have been Goofy's attack. I have no idea what Ariel does. That could have been Ariel. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, it was definitely her. She did this. Yeah, she did like some sweet spin attack. That's like exactly what Goofy does too. So, just got 2 sick melee fighters with me.
Yeah. That does mean that you have to do all of the healing, though.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. They're doing all right. They're both at half health. Look at
Katie loved to sing.
Isn't it neat?
Katie
Sorry, what?
loved to sing. VA asks, "Hey Skull, hey Vinny, hey Jen, who is your favorite Disney princess?"
I think I like Belle? Question mark. I haven't seen The Princess and the Frog. I feel like I might really like Tiana.
Yeah,
He's very charming.
I haven't
I-
seen Princess and the Frog either.
I mostly saw Tangled, kind of like Rapunzel, which is kind of cool.
Haven't
But
seen Tangled.
I think I'd probably give it to Belle just out of... Well, actually, you know what? Jasmine! What am I talking about?
Jasmine's a
Jasmine.
really good princess. She's good stuff. So I really like Ariel and Cinderella, but a part of me also just loves Snow White.
There
'cause
she
I
is,
think
she
that
just did it.
movie's really funny.
Did you know that the first spoken word in that movie is
Yes.
slave?
Yes, you've told me that.
It's just like such a weird way to like...
Leave in the magic mirror.
I just remember my sister and I before D20 or I think it was just before we were gonna go to Disneyland like 6 or so years ago. She was like, I want to watch like all the animated Disney movies, and I was like, all right, there's a lot of them. And yeah, we turned on Snow White, and I just remember like all the like opening credits play, and then like it like kind of like does like the like I think it's like an establishing shot of the like castle, and then it like sort of like zooms in, and then it's just her, and she just goes slave, and we just like pressed pause, and we were just like, all right. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to steal
I
your
like-
favorite Shadow Sephiroth.
I like Cinderella's kindness, and I like Ariel's passion for the world.
I'm having a hard time coming up with answers, so I think, just off the top of my head, I'm gonna say my classic pick is Cinderella, much like Jen, and
It's a good
my
character.
my modern pick is gonna be Belle.
I like that we're counting Belle as modern, even though her movie is like 32 years old.
Yeah, but there was
God.
like a big gap there.
Well,
That's
I
fair.
mean, they did have a lawn week.
What? Oh,
Talking
In the
about
Black
Sword in the Stone?
Cauldron.
oh, come on.
I think that was her name.
I don't want to be reminded of the Black Cauldron.
They also had Maid Marian. Oh wait, no, she's not a princess. I'm a fool.
No.
Never mind.
Jen, the 70s and the 80s didn't exist for
They don't
animated
count.
Disney.
Super Epic Toad Bros says Cusco.
Disney only did live action movies during those decades.
Cusco is a great pick for favorite Disney princess. I like that Trident just disintegrated those Heartless, by the way. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, because he's a badass.
There he is.
He doesn't have time for that.
As long as I have my trident and my awesome muscles, I will murder every Heartless that comes to my kingdom
That was
with my
exactly
bare
what I said.
hands.
I am the best at making noises in my kingdom.
I feel like Kingdom Hearts 1 might do the best job of like integrating the worlds into the plot, because the plot is much more simple in this game, so it was easier to do. But I think that like, it's kind of cool that like, Sora has kind of the falling out with Donald in the Tarzan world, and like, like
Very far away.
friends are always in your heart, you'll be in my heart. Kind of like wraps that up. And I like that Trident is like, I know about Keyblades and stuff, get out of here. I don't want you here. Like, that's dangerous. Like, I think it's cool that Trident kind of knows about the whole outer mess of it all.
Is that clear?
Because he's totally a character that would. So I think
He
that-
is.
I think
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
He's like a Greek demigod or something, isn't he? Isn't he like Poseidon's son or something?
Yeah. Like face on him.
Perhaps I'm being
Yeah, Sebastian did not look concerned at all.
I'm just concerned.
Mitchell asks, out of all the Disney worlds, including the modern ones, which one would you want to live in?
I'd like to live in San Francisco. I think that's a really cool, like,
That's a good answer.
it's a good melding of cities. It's got a great aesthetic, and I feel like it wouldn't be too dangerous, question mark.
My mind immediately went to Lilo and Stitch, but the thing about that, of course, there's an asterisk there, is that anywhere you step on land in Hawaii, that's an active volcano. So
That's fair.
And I told you.
But Hawaii's beautiful.
I'm
I'd live
tempted
in
to
Hawaii.
say Coco because then I would know conclusively what the afterlife is.
you know what? Yep. Jen wins.
Would you live in the afterlife? Or
No,
you know,
I
as
would,
long
I
as
would just
anyone
be like,
remembers.
hey, I'm ready.
Oh,
Better
wow.
get everybody just really into the Day of the Dead.
I'm here for it.
You'd have to do something though to make sure that everybody remembers you, so that you never go away.
Well, I think the thing with the ofrenda, I think that's the point, is
Come
you
to my
collect pictures
grotto.
of
I
people
wanna
and
show
talk
you
about
something.
them and pass stories
There it
down
is.
every year.
See?
Yeah. Hi, Dennis.
Dennis.
Oh, hi, Dennis. Oh, hi, Dennis.
Oh, hi, Dennis.
What a story, Dennis.
I cannot tell you, it's confidential. So anyway, how is your teaching life?
Right outside of Seattle is like there's a exit for Denny Way, and every time I pass it, I'm always like, "Oh, hi, Denny."
Danny, you are a normal human being.
Everybody betray me. I'm fed up with this world.
Hi, doggy.
That one's my favorite because apparently nobody noticed the dog there until he said something.
You're my favorite customer. Look at all the wonderful things Flounder and I've collected. I think it's all from the outside world. Someday,
Wow.
I'm gonna see what's going on out there. I want to see other worlds. Does that sound strange? No, not at all.
Yes.
Guys, don't tell Kairi or Riku. I'm kinda into it.
Oh no!
I used to feel the same way. Used to? I mean, I still do. Hey, why don't we try looking for that keyhole you were talking about?
Oh.
But your dad said. Oh, he treats me like a little girl. He never
Well,
wants
you
to
know,
let me
they-
do anything.
Oh.
He
They
just
wrote this
he just doesn't
in a more innocent
understand.
time.
I like this energy of Sora with like a crush on his babysitter. That's how this hits.
It's for sure. Whoa! Stupid. Oh, you can actually destroy it. I didn't know that.
Dennis's
That's
answers
creepy.
were Belle for favorite princess,
Oh.
and Wreck-It Ralph World, so that you
You
could
could
hang
see
out
Sonic.
with the cast of Sonic the Fighter.
Yeah, you know what? Sonic was just in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, Sonic is a Disney character confirmed.
I mean, does that count? Weren't those, were those? No, they were Disney. I thought for a minute they were Pixar, but I'm pretty sure they were Disney.
No, they were.
Disney. Nah, the year that Wreck-It Ralph came out, like the Disney animation there, Pixar released Brave.
Right.
I'll be shooting for me own hand. There's this
That
really big
sounds
fish
just
who
like
can
her.
swim against the current. but he's scared of those weird things swimming around. So if we chase them away, I think the band Real Big Fish will play with us. Maybe if you grab onto him, he'll take you somewhere.
What if it was just Monstro?
Hey, Sora. Sorry I ate you earlier.
Eeyore, what are you doing down here?
Oh, don't worry about it. Okay. Can I open that? Sure can. I got something
Where are you
useless.
gonna... There's gonna be puppies down here, aren't there?
Oh! Oh, God!
No.
You're
Why,
probably
Jeff?
right. You're probably right. Torn page. I got a page of the Winnie the Pooh book.
Maybe they're gonna play this smart and not have any Dalmatian puppies in here.
Ah,
I
yes.
found him in. I feel like I
That
found
is
him in
upsetting.
equally weird spots. So. Did she just
Sora,
want to
this
like
is what
show
I
me all of her
call,
cool things? Is that
Yeah.
really why we came here?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
like,
yep. Okay.
look at this dingle hopper.
Ah, Dinglehopper. Well, how come he's not in this level?
Look at this who's it.
I wish
Sora, look
he.
at
I wish he helped you with like
And
the.
it's one of the puppies.
Oh God. I wish he helped you with like the final boss. I think that would be fun. Or not the final boss, but you know the boss of this world. If Scuttle was just like, Sora, use this! Like, just like dropping items for you or something. Man, I love the DMCA claim. I'm gonna get on this immediately. Oh, the dolphin! Somebody
you
come
and,
quick! Oh, I gotta kill these guys first, though. Huh?
Might be you and KN, come to think of it, because for the gag of me teleporting into the Sonic world, she used music from the original dub of Sailor Moon for that. So,
Huh. Yeah, I never have any of these like set to monetize just because I'm like, yeah, there's gonna be a song in here that's gonna DMCA it.
yeah, Square is, from all I hear, so adamant about that.
Yeah, but I mean, like half the songs and well, not half, but you know, a good amount of the worlds anyway have like the actual Disney songs in them too. When I played The Lion King on SNES, Disney was like, "Hey man, I can't believe you played all our songs. You played the entire soundtrack to The Lion King, you freak." I'm like, it was 16-bit, and you noticed
That legitimately surprises me because basically, like you said, they don't usually notice, you know, recreations in
right? Yeah,
16-bit or 8-bit games.
Yeah, Disney notices.
yeah.
Well, not to say Disney specifically, but like say, you know, most companies, like even anime companies, which is actually rather remarkable. You know, like I guess a good example would be whenever I play like the Genesis or Super Nintendo versions of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on stream, and it's got the theme song on the title screen. It's like Hasbro isn't noticing that.
Is that what it sounds like?
Perhaps a little less, you know,
Bass boosted.
unintelligible. Yeah, there you go. You sound like an elephant is trying to do it.
That's what I assume your Genesis or SNES sounds like. Where am I going at this point?
You sound like bad house music.
Thanks.
Good
feel
morning to you, Luke O'Sullivan.
Oh, I gotta get him to pull that out, huh? Hey, Dolphin Boy! I just had a buddy who went on a cruise, and like he was gone for like he was gone for a while, and he like they went to Disney World and then they like went on a cruise, and like the thing that he keeps coming back to and talking about is somewhere on this cruise, like at one of the stops, they went to a place and like met a dolphin named Sean the Dolphin, and like he's just like, I'll just come up to you, give you a kiss on the cheek, you'll hug him.
I don't trust that. Dolphins are nasty.
Yeah, I know. He was like, he's like, I watched him. He's like, dude, he's just like, and then I watched him just make a mess in the water. He's like, and I knew immediately, had to go shower.
Ew.
So do I have to just find all the Heartless here? Is that what I need to do to like get him to do that thing? Because I feel like I need him to pull out
What do
that.
you need the dolphin to do?
Well, there's a chest over there. It's like, we can't pull this out on our own. And I'm like, it has to be the dolphin. Okay, there's more guys here. But I think we just have to kill all the Heartless. I think we need to just like trident these boys.
They do stop spawning after a while, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like if I've killed all the ones in the room, we're done. So. Hey. Hey, kid, open up. Hey, kid.
Open, Peter.
Why won't that open? Why won't they answer?
Do you have to cast a spell on it? That one was like a blue shell though, it was different.
I'll cast a spell on you. Hot take, I don't like that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
me
movie?
either.
Hocus Pocus. I don't like it.
I
Oh, I've never seen it.
I think it
Everybody
sucks.
loves that movie. I never have, and I just don't get it.
Yeah. Yep. Like my girlfriend
Also-
adores that movie. And I'm like, I don't understand.
I mean,
Also-
my best guess is that it's like a happy memory thing. I guess.
Oh yeah,
Rose
yeah,
Tinted
definitely.
I didn't.
Definitely.
Yeah, I didn't have the Disney Channel growing up, so I never saw it until adulthood, and I was just like, I hate this.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about Halloween Town or are you talking about Hocus Pocus?
Hocus Pocus.
Okay. Well, that wasn't a Disney Channel movie.
Oh, it wasn't?
No,
Oh,
that
I
was just a
didn't see it, I
movie.
guess.
Yeah.
Maybe I just didn't see movies with human people in
I,
it.
which is really funny because yeah, inversely, rose tinted glasses love Halloween Town.
I remember seeing Halloween Town when I was a kid, and
It's bad. It's real bad, but I enjoy watching it quite a bit.
See,
Yeah,
but
like-
at least you recognize that it's bad, and
Yeah.
you're fully into that. Like that's
yeah.
fine in my view.
Yeah, I remember liking it when I was a kid, but I remember absolutely nothing about it. I've thought about giving it rewatches, around the season every year.
Yeah. It's basically like this family, like their grandma, who is played by I can't remember her name. It's Carrie Fisher's mom. What's her name?
Debbie Reynolds.
Yes, Debbie Reynolds plays the lovable Grandma Cromwell, and she stops by on Halloween and like is basically like, you're a witch, Marnie. and they like follow her to Halloween Town, but like something weird is going on in Halloween Town, and like all the like people in Halloween Town are like being like led to this theater, and like they get like paralyzed in the theater, and then they have to like go around and find out, like, they have to find their own magic and defeat the secretly evil mayor of Halloween Town, Mayor Calabar.
Yeah, Calabar. I remember his name.
Because the second movie's called Calabar's Revenge, and that movie is extra bad and extra funny. Because like Calabar's son is in it, and like there's a scene that's like, it goes on for a really long time, but his like face like appears like in like a wall. Like, it's like his face in a wall, and he's just like, "Heh, you're never gonna be more magic than me, Marnie." And he's just like, like, do you like me though? Like, would you kiss me? And she's like, "No, you
God.
psychopath, no." He's
Uh,
like, "Okay, whatever."
You know, like I didn't watch the Disney Channel very much growing up. It was basically just for the movies.
Sure.
Let's watch
a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
very vividly from when I was a kid. There's one movie I remember seeing. I don't remember at all what it was called, and I'm somewhat interested in it as well because like the only two things that I really remember is like it's this movie about like superheroes, but like the kid who's the protagonist of the movie, like his mom and dad are a superhero.
Oh, you're thinking Sky High, probably.
I don't know. It's not Sky High.
It's not Sky High?
That's what I was thinking
No.
it had to be, but it was a
Nah.
decom?
Yeah, it was a decom, and like the kid's parents were superheroes. His like little sister was a superhero, but he didn't have any superpowers. So I guess he like the whole movie is about him. I guess trying to prove himself and his worth to his parents. But like the only things that I remember about it, are like the villains popping like a giant thing of bubble wrap, and like in the climax of the movie, the kid during his like try to prove himself moment is like running around doing that like fake flying thing, like literally play flying in
Wait,
like a
like
parking
the
lot.
Freakazoid?
Yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, he's like waving his cape around and stuff. And like the news media's there for some reason, and everyone's like looking at him, being like, "Who is this dumb idiot kid?" When there's like terrorists going around.
Bizarre.
sounds
Up, up, and
magical.
away.
Yes,
what-
that's what it is.
Wow. Yeah, I have no memory of that. That's bizarre. What about the 13th year? Do you remember the 13th year?
It doesn't ring a bell.
It was about a guy who his mom turned out to be a mermaid, and so like when you turn 13 is when you turn into a mer person, and like the trailer for it, like the preview that was always on Disney Channel, included a scene where he yep, Dennis knows where he's like, they're like, he goes, I'm turning into a mermaid, and then everyone goes, merman.
I remember some mermaid movie, but I don't. It was more like this group of kids found this merman washed up on the beach or something, and they had to like nurse him to health. Unless if I'm remembering all the details about what you're saying, like
You could
completely
be,
wrong.
yeah, you could just like, because I think that does happen. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that. I watched Brutal Moose did a video about it not that long ago. I watched that
And
like a few years ago.
the only
but
one
that-
from around. Oh, go on.
That was like the latest like exposure I would have had to it, like other than like the early 2000s when it would have been on TV. So
Yeah. The only other one that I remember by name from around that time is, if I'm not mistaken, Xenon?
Oh yeah, Xenon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic. Girl of the 21st century. Or
Indeed,
22nd century?
No, Phil of the Future was.
Yeah,
the
I was gonna say that's
22nd
Phil
century,
of the
man.
future, 22nd century man. Yeah.
Like, that was after my time with Disney Channel, but that theme song is amazing.
Oh yeah.
I did not
What about
watch
the famous
Disney
Jet
Channel
Jackson?
pretty much ever growing up, but somehow I watched Phil of the Future semi-regularly when I was probably way too old for it.
Did you ever watch the famous Jet Jackson? Because that was
That
another
sounds familiar.
that was another banger of like a early 2000s theme song. Like I don't really remember it beyond like they'd be like, "It's the famous Jet Jackson." It was good.
Yeah, I don't recall that at all. There's
I'm
another
sure it was just
decom.
like that.
There's another decom from around the time that I seem to be remembering, where it's like, it's this family. I think that it's in the future, where like they have a holographic AI in the house, and she's eventually just like, "Hey,
Oh my
why
god.
don't I just be
You
everyone's
are
mom?"
talking about Smart House.
Ah, yes.
Smart House is that's one of my favorites. So Smart House and Luck of the Irish were like my two favorite DComs, and they both starred Ryan Merriman.
Oh, dude, is Luck of the Irish this kid like I think the whole thing about that is he turns into a leprechaun or something.
Yeah.
Why,
And he does-
I watch
why are
it-
there so many Disney movies about a person turning into a thing?
It's, I don't know, easy plot, I guess.
I guess it works.
What was the
He does like an
movie
Irish
about a kid
jig at the
turning
end.
into a race car?
What? Is that
It was like basically a meme in early episodes of My Brother and Me. They would always talk about this movie or this show or something like that with this teen who turns into a car. I'll look it up.
John can give you cancer and can turn into a car.
Oh, the Sean the Dolphin's back. Okay.
It was called Turbo Teen.
Turbo Teen.
It's an American animated television series about a teenager with the ability to transform into a sports car, and it was on ABC.
You love to see it.
Was that one of those cheap Canadian cartoons by chance?
I don't know. You look into it.
Cheap Canadian cartoons.
Dude, like, have you seen most cartoons that come out of that country?
Oh God. I need to put some pictures in the chat. It's pretty good.
Okay, let's see. Where's my dolphin boy at? Dolphin man.
That is horrifying.
Oh God.
That is
Do I want to look?
That is an I must scream. Oh God, why?
Oh no.
That is horrible.
I don't even want to share these. That's like Eldritch Nightmare level.
That is the worst possible curse anybody could be placed under.
Oh no, wait. I found a really important one.
What if you
Really
rear end
important
somebody?
one.
That guy's dead. That guy is immediately dead. Oh Jesus, this third one.
Oh God. Why?
So everybody, Jen's birthday gift to me has been trauma.
Yeah, well that's kind of my thing, I guess. You're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate the thought.
I like finding things like this and like long Furbies and being like, here you go.
Oh man.
Heck yeah.
My shock and surprise that they still make Furbies.
Do they?
I think so.
I remember I really wanted they did a Gremlins like Gizmo Furby one time,
Ah, I remember that.
and I wanted it, and I didn't get it. The end. Shark!
I had a regular Furby and I thought it was cool, and then my friend told me one of the like spooky Furby urban legends, and then I didn't like it anymore.
I had a couple of the McDonald's ones.
I think I did too. I think I remember those toys.
Its shape reminds me of something. What the dink was that noise?
Uh,
I think was that noise.
Dylan has confirmed that they do in fact still make Furbies.
Oh,
Good to
okay.
know, Dylan.
I still haven't found any Dalmatians in this world.
That's a relief, honestly.
Well,
That's probably a good thing.
what if they have, you know, one of those fishbowl helmets on their head? Would
Yeah,
that make
they-
it a little better?
Yeah, certainly.
It is a cartoon. They won't run out of oxygen.
Yeah. If Scrooge McDuck, ultimate badass.
I was gonna
of
see if I
Disney
could get
lore,
Simba in here, but I
survive in
can't.
space like that.
You what? You can't summon Simba?
No. I was like, can I get an underwater Simba right now? Can I get an underwater Simba in the chat, please?
Man, you just owned Bruce so bad.
I did. I mean, I just let him kind of like take a bunch of my health.
Is this
really
is this
try.
what led to Bruce realizing he had a problem? Was attacking a princess?
Maybe.
Yeah, before he was
I
like,
attacked royalty and went to jail.
Before he was like,
then a
fish
kid
or
hit me with a
foes,
big
not
key.
friends.
Huh? What is that thing? If only I could reach it.
Sora. You child. Oh, I saw the Nicolas Cage movie, by the way.
Oh yeah, what'd you think?
It was pretty good.
It is good, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, both my husband and I fell asleep for like 10 minutes because we had just had cocktails before going in, but... but it was pretty good.
But have
You
you
see,
ever
when you-
seen Paddington 2?
When you say the Nicolas Cage movie, my mind just went to, oh, they they made a biopic about Nicolas Cage. That's
They
interesting.
basically did.
It's basically what it's supposed to be. It's really good though.
It
The
was,
life and times of Nicolas Cage.
It's
It
called
was a lot
The
of-
Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is what it's called.
Experience the sheer disappointment of not being able to play one of your favorite characters of all time. It's an image of him in like one of the proto Superman suits.
Yeah.
Aw.
I'm gonna leave this area. I think I've done all I can do so far.
Yeah, get out of there.
Speaking of, I was really surprised when I saw one of those pre-production photos, and I had only seen the crappy ones, and apparently they actually did make a decent Superman suit.
Wait, what?
For Superman Lives, the canceled movie where he was supposed to play Clark Kent, like
Oh, yeah.
yeah, most of the Superman costume designs that they had in mind for that are terrible, and all the pictures of it are pretty good indications, but they had one that looked pretty close to, like, you know, the familiar comic Superman, and like, it was pretty good.
Yeah. He had a mullet though, because it was the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I remember reading that, like, someone saying that when he's Clark Kent during that era, he has it in a ponytail, and I was like, that's actually... I
That
kind
sounds
of
right
dig
for
that.
a nerd, actually.
It's like, that's a good idea. Makes him look less like Superman.
It always cracks me up when I hear people be like, "That was my favorite comic book." I'm like, okay. It's like you could do better. But I'm glad you like it.
Well, you see, I'm actually an anti-Superman fan. Did you see those news reports, by the way?
No, I never got a chance to look at them. I'm sorry.
Aw, man, you need to see casual, like, store actor Batman.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Lewis Lane.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing at this point.
Hanging out.
I don't remember.
At least this isn't stressful.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys.
No problem. Hi, AJ the Wolf. Hope you've been having a good day, am I right?
Good one. Yeah, how's chat doing? How are you guys?
Well, June the Cat asks, off topic, but has anyone seen the Tom and Jerry movie? Yes.
No. I almost clicked on it when they accidentally put Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like they accidentally released Zack Snyder's Justice League early by like accidentally releasing it under the Tom and Jerry movie, and so I was gonna watch it that way, and by that I mean click on it and watch the Justice League movie, but they had fixed it by the time I got to it.
Well, you see, Vinny, we've got to have money.
Oh, that Tom and Jerry movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen it in full, but it was definitely on Cartoon Network like all the time.
I remember seeing it on tape mainly when I was a kid. I don't remember like seeing the full thing. I probably have at some point, but yeah. I can definitely say as an adult, I don't think I've watched the movie in full. But I know that Tony J is in it, so it can't be that terrible.
Mm.
Oh my god, you can talk. Oh my god, you can talk?
You came all this way swimming like that? Whoever you are, I want to thank you for helping Ariel.
No subject of mine is gonna go out swimming like that.
Ariel is a princess of Atlantica, but she's always swinging off from the palace and doing as she pleases. That girl ought to behave more like a princess. Okay. Someone give me something to do here? Question mark? Hold on now, what's this? Save point. Love to see it.
Hey man, what do you got against those clams?
Save! Okay, no? Nothing else? Guess we're leaving. Don't know where
The
to
end
go.
of the Tom and Jerry movie looks like a purple people eater. She do though.
I literally remember like little to nothing about that movie.
Well, as long as you remember that Tony J exists and plays a character in that movie, then you're all good.
Alright. I love Atlantica. I love being here and fighting like the same 3 types of Artless forever. I love this a lot.
If I could just gush about Tony J for a moment.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll tie it into Disney because, you know, Kingdom Hearts. One of my favorite things about him is that, like, he was such a talented actor and had such an amazing voice that they just straight up used his audition tape for his like brief scene in Beauty and the Beast, and the directors were immediately like, yeah, we also want to sign you on for this other movie that we're working on, and that's how he became Frollo in Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Wow. I didn't know that.
The man was that powerful.
I mean, best song in that movie is his.
Yes.
Oh god, the shark's back. Where did you come from?
One of the few Disney moments with legitimate actual swearing too.
Yeah. I think it's hard to do something that's like so like tied to something biblical, I guess, and not be able to, you know, say
Yeah.
damnation or hell.
Yeah, I feel like there's the kind of swearing where you're saying it out of context, and then it becomes non-swearing if it's in context.
Yeah, right.
It's like how people like.
You know, yeah, when you're talking
not
like
supposed
in
to say-
context
Yeah, but it's like,
of you know, capturing a gypsy and forcing her to be your lover.
yeah, exactly.
When you do it like that.
For instance, when people say not to take the Lord's name in vain or whatever, that doesn't mean you can't ever say God or Jesus or whatever. Like,
Sure.
it's just that you're not supposed to say it out of context as like a curse word.
Yeah.
And I think things like damnation are like that.
Yeah. When Shadow says it.
Yeah.
Context. Damn.
Yeah, every time Shadow says damnation.
With these Chaos Emeralds, I'm going to take over this damn planet. This is who I am.
True ending of the game. It karate chops Eggman to death. I like
Yeah.
that game went out of its way to not let me be friends with Eggman, like no matter what. It made me so mad.
And with 10 endings, they could have totally done it too.
I don't know why they didn't. It made
just-
it
Had
made me.
multiple endings.
There's 10 different endings, Jen.
Wow.
Shadow the
And then
game
you
Shadow
get
the
last story
Hedgehog.
for an 11th ending.
You like it works so like every level has at least 2 missions, sometimes 3. And so, like, depending on which mission you do is, like, the next path you go on. So you can do a hero mission, a dark mission, or a neutral mission. And so, like, the levels, like, branch out. So, like, you could do one playthrough where you're just, like, completely a dick and you're just, like, a real bad person. And then you could do a playthrough where you're like, I want to save the world. And so you know, are a nice
Wow.
guy. But in none of the endings do they allow you to be BFFEs with, Dr. Eggman.
That's so
Yeah.
lame.
It is.
Yeah.
Like,
Even
they
when
coulda-
there's one level specifically where your final mission, you can either choose to hang out with Eggman or you can choose to hang out with Omega. And if you choose to hang out with Eggman, you still fight Eggman at the end with Omega. It's dumb.
Why?
I don't
That's
know.
so dumb.
Yeah, they could have totally done.
Cowards.
They could have totally done 2 Sonic Gun endings. They could have done 2 Black Arms endings, 2 Eggman endings, and then the other 4 would be Shadow going out on his own. That's perfectly balanced.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
That being said, when you're doing all the endings before final story to get the actual ending, I think my favorite one, and it's purely due to irony, is the hero. Sorry, the slightly hero good ending, where it's him and Vector.
Yeah, that was the first ending I got in that game.
Oh, dude, you are blessed. Because like Shadow, like really, gets all sad and
Yeah, he's just like, I was made as a weapon. He's just like, man,
a research experiment gone deadly wrong.
I realized what I
never
was
have been
supposed to
created.
have done this whole time.
I do want to say, just real quick, so obviously the swimming animation is going to be pretty good, or pretty bad in this area, but that shark looked pretty good, the way it
Yeah.
was moving.
Yeah, Shark looks great.
Yeah, they did a good job with Shark.
How come I totally forgot that I picked up this thing until like just now?
Who knows? But
Sorry,
just to
guys.
finish off,
Great job.
Paid me again.
just to finish with,
You not to leave the palace.
Because Eggman's a villain, but you can hang out with Black Doom, who's objectively a worse person. Like, you can be
Yeah.
best friends with Black Doom at the end of the game, but you can't be best friends with Eggman.
exactly.
How could you?
Just
Oh,
to
that
finish
was
my thoughts on.
pointless.
Wow, this is useless.
Young man.
Yeah,
you are not from another ocean.
just to finish
Nor
the
from
thoughts
another
on
world, aren't you?
that one ending though. Shadow's all melodramatic and stuff. I should never have been created and whatnot. I'm research experiment gone deadly wrong. So Vector, the large crocodile who is like largely a comedic character and has a silly voice, tries to console him, but his first sentence is, "Don't go there yet."
Of course I know that. But
Yeah.
You have violated this principle.
Kimberly, that would be like the craziest publicity stunt if they had multiple endings to Sonic Movie 3, depending on what theater you went to.
Yeah, what is this, Clue?
Did they actually do that?
They did that for the theater
No
release,
way. That's awesome.
Yeah, they intentionally did that so that people who saw the movie would fight each other over what the ending was.
What? I can't believe that. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, they did. And then when it came to the home video release, they were like, well, shoot, which one are we going to stick on the VHS? All of them, I guess.
Heck yeah.
Yes, maybe she can be of some help to you.
I never saw the Clue movie.
Oh, it's good.
What?
Yeah, sorry guys.
You know, much like my love for Tony J, I have a 100% unreasonably high. No, not unreasonably. Tim Curry is the greatest actor who
Yeah.
ever lived. So absolutely go see that movie, even if it's just for him.
I'm
was
going to the
fantastic.
only place that capitalism can't reach me. Space.
I love how he's laughing at how stupid
Yeah.
ridiculous that line.
I will say though, don't just see Clue for Tim Curry, also see it for Madeline Kahn and everybody else in it.
Okay.
The whole cast is fantastic. It has the one guy.
But
It
mainly
has
Tim Curry.
Doc Brown. What is the actor's name?
Christopher Lloyd?
Yes.
Thank you. I knew it was a Christopher, but my
I
brain
was about to
like,
go
"That's
Chris
not
Evans,
Homer."
and I'm like, nope.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one having a Chris-related brain
Yep.
fart. There's too many Hollywood Chris's.
People want Christopher. I've seen people say Christopher Lloyd for Professor Gerald.
This is for all those ungrateful humans
Yeah.
who took everything away from me, Marty.
That dude has been elderly since like 1982.
Well, they cast him so that he could like. They basically cast him so that they could age him up in the future. I think was like what they said. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. He's just been like a crazy old guy for like 35, 40 years.
What cracks me up is in the second one he has that thing where he said that he went through some sort of like de-aging thing in the future or whatever, and he like pulls the thing off of his face. Apparently that was like the old prosthetics that he was pulling off, but I always just thought that he looked identical.
Well, like to be fair to us, like on a VHS tape.
You know, that's
Yeah.
a good point. I mean, it's a pretty good joke either way.
Yeah.
An equally good joke for him to take that off and just look perfectly normal.
Okay. Oh, Ariel's gone.
Oh no! Wait, what happened?
Oh,
It was the Libyans, Marty.
She went because Ursula was like, "You want to go to other worlds?" So now we've got Donald. I don't remember what I'm doing.
That's what
now.
happens when you're too strict with your children. They
Yeah,
run
they get
away
kidnapped.
and get legs.
It's 8 legs, right?
I think 8.
8. Okay, yeah, here we go.
The keyhole they seek is somewhere in the palace.
Stanley, I don't know what it is you find so entertaining about this 8 game.
There without your daddy knowing.
Christopher Lloyd's 83 years old.
Help you get
That makes sense, I guess.
worlds you long for.
Yeah, like anytime he reprises the role nowadays, like you can just tell he sounds super old.
Yeah.
Well, Marty, I think 2015 actually sucks.
Alright, I've punched enough stuff. Let's just go, guys. Don't waste your magic.
How come Donald only has 6 octopus legs? Is he actually a squid?
Could be.
Ursula, no!
But he doesn't have like
He's like,
the thingies.
Aren't you tired?
He is under the sea though, so at least that's covered.
Oh, yes.
Hold on, how many does Ursula
Ursula
have?
also only has
I think
6?
she only has 6.
Time for a little journey.
Wait, are her arms supposed to count?
Maybe that's it.
You know-
Okay, now I have to look up Ursula in the cartoon.
It's not here.
There's no way that they'd make her like super off model, right?
That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna look it up though, because it would make sense if they were including her arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might only have 6 tentacles in the cartoon.
Daddy.
The trident.
It's 6 legs, right?
Must get it back.
Come on, let's go. Wait, I'm going with you. My father is hurt and it's all
You can't
my
come with
fault.
me.
I
You're a
have to
girl.
stop Ursula.
That's right. I'm
God. That's right. I'm here too. All right, we gotta take Donald back out.
Yeah, she only has 6. I've looked it up. That's my conclusive answer.
That's me on the weekends.
That's me currently.
Ursula draws power from her cauldron. To defeat Ursula, you must strike her cauldron with magic. Okay. I gotta hit this thing to open it every time. Sucks.
Kimberly says Sebastian or Zazu, who wins? Sebastian, no contest.
What? Zazu's a
Listen.
bird.
Sebastian has pinchers that he utilizes all the time, and he like summons sea friends to help him constantly.
Yeah,
but
between
where's the
two-
battle taking place?
Also,
Air superiority is all I'm
Zazu's a
saying.
baby. He's a little bee bird.
Whoa! You're right. I can't believe you'd say something so daring but so true.
Zazu's more like the kind who would smack talk someone behind their back, like really petty like, as opposed to Sebastian, who I can't believe would actually try to defend himself under the right circumstances.
Yeah.
Sebastian only gets all scared if he makes Trident angry.
Yeah.
It's the only time that he like panics.
Oh, what? He's afraid of his king?
Yeah. Sorry. He's afraid of the like demigod with with a trident that can just zap you into oblivion. Yes. He is.
All right, whatever.
He also doesn't want to lose his job.
Listen,
He's
you
his
guys,
employer.
you guys are right. You're right.
It's all about that job security, dude. You know, you gotta do what you can to keep it. That's not job security.
I need to be really clear that I love Zazu.
No, you don't. You've made it very clear that you don't. It's fine, Jen.
He's a great character. He just, I just said what I said, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not more. It's not about like who you like more. It's about
Not
who.
personal.
Yeah, who would win in the fight.
It's like a very funny concept just to like think about those two characters fighting.
Actually, you know what? Sebastian has also gotten in a fight with a chef who actively wants to cook him, and he won.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Zazu got sat on by like an elephant, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rowan Atkinson.
That's
But-
the only.
But
Rowan
also,
Atkinson is pretty good, but
Samuel
yeah,
Wright is also was amazing. So,
Yeah, it's a tough one.
and Samuel E. Wright played Mufasa in the original cast of the Broadway show. So
Oh, he did?
it all comes together. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, I just imagined like a fighting game scenario of this fight. So like you know how like fighting games will have like character introductions and they have like a
Yes.
quote to taunt you,
Yeah.
right? So just imagine it's just like Sebastian, I put you under the dirt, or whatever, and then Zazu, I just can't wait to kick your ass.
we had teachers growing up. One was named Mrs. Hurt and one was named Mrs. Parrish, and Steven and I always talked about like the fighting game scenario of them walking out and being like, this is going to hurt. And then, I'll make you perish.
Luke O'Sullivan said, KMR is such a talented voice actor. Dude was my childhood. I can't figure out who that is because... Oh, it's Kevin Michael.
Kevin Michael
okay, I see it
Richards.
in
Yeah.
another comment.
Yeah.
I was so confused for a second because my brain was just like, yes, kitten milk replacement, of course.
Ah, yes, kitten milk replacement, the voice of Gantu.
Yeah, he was the Joker in The Batman, the cartoon, not the movie. That was a weird show.
What? Who was he in Avatar The Last Airbender?
He's like a lot of just background characters. He was, I think he was the original voice for, or maybe, no, I think he was the
The
second
original
voice
for Egg.
Yeah. I think he was Skulker in Danny Phantom.
If you just need a big deep voiced guy,
Yes.
or Barney Rubble, just call him up.
Yeah. It's a talented
I should
guy.
say more specifically, like the original, whoever did Barney Rubble's voice first, type of voice. So I imagine he'd probably be more than capable of doing Barney's like more familiar voice.
Stop. There's a scratch post right next to that. Stop it. Oh, cats. Trying to scratch up the couch.
Classic cat
My son.
behavior.
My son.
Oh.
Well, maybe it's your couch's fault for having such scratchable material.
Yukon, you outshine the morning sun, my son.
See, I think you gotta use magic.
I think it's because there's these guys hanging out.
I think you just gotta.
Yukon
keep being
agrees.
you, Penny.
Come here. Come here, big boy.
Okay, you're right. Let's try magic.
He has the funniest face. He has like a very slightly lazy eye, and it's.
Oh my
just
god,
the
Jen, you were right. I hate you.
They're different colors than the ones that you were opening with ease.
and it correlates with what spell you use. It makes sense.
I took a very good picture of my son this morning. I'm just gonna stick it in here with a stupid face.
Ah, hey, that's much less horrifying than what you were showing before.
I know, I'm replacing
let
my
me see that one.
horrors with something very charming.
It is.
He's
wants-
just his slightly lazy eye, but he's just that's the face of I don't know what's in that cup, but I would like some, please.
Are you
he-
okay with me sharing this?
Okay, you can, it's fine.
Okay.
He's really into that parfait or whatever you got going on.
Can
He's
I hear
a-
some, mommy?
He's a fine young man, and he's very annoying.
There he is. Yukon!
He's just screaming in the background.
Here, we'll put him. We'll put him in the background of the overlay.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Perfect.
I love it.
Oh god!
He has such a face.
It's a good face. It's a face that says, "You playing Kingdom Hearts?"
Yeah, it's a face that says, I love Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
I like his misogyny.
Yeah.
It's not true. Guys, Sora is actually a very nice boy, I'm sure. This fictional character.
He's just actually. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I said kid with a crush on his babysitter earlier. There's basically a movie about that. It's The Adventures in Babysitting. With what's her name? Elizabeth Shue and some other guy.
He leads me to where I need to be, right?
Probably.
I think I need to go into that hole, though. I need to learn, like, the advanced swimming technique. I don't remember when that happens. I'm gonna fight the shark again. Hey! Guess what? I'm back! Oh god, he's back too.
Oh my god, the shark wasn't even looking at you. You looked like you were just punching him to get his attention.
Good.
The shark's just like, he can't change his expression, but he would be like, please don't. Stop it.
Oh,
Can that be
God.
the voice of every shark in the future?
That's just how sharks sound now.
Yeah, that's just the entirety of shark kind.
Yeah. Oh. Shark fin soup isn't even that good.
I pressed this thing that looks like the Statue of Liberty! Oh, yep. This is where we're supposed to be, for sure. Oh, what's Sora got to do with it?
Well, he is the protagonist.
Oh, no, you're right. I like.
I don't know. Is he though? Riku would probably be a better one.
Oof. Got him.
Yeah, that's right. Got him. Where's the score tally?
Gen 1, game that can't respond to Gen 0.
No, I meant the tally between Riku and Sora.
Oh god, it's high if I'm playing.
Sora 0, game that can't respond to Sora 1. Ursula. More like Ursula lame.
More like Ursula. More like Ursula from
Ursa-
George of the Jungle. Am I right?
Ursa dumb.
More like Ursa Minor. Ursula thought it was funny. Ursula.
Okay, but for real, Ursula has like maybe the best villain laugh.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Jen
This
might
little punk stopped me
appreciate
from
this.
healing.
More like Chibi Ursa.
Ooh.
Jen might hate this.
When I was really little, before I knew anything at all about Japanese, and I'd never read a manga in my entire life, I thought it was Chibi USA.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
Oh, that came in clutch.
I should have known better though because it was a teenager.
Yeah,
when
that's an oof on your part.
I read, but like I wasn't so versed in like anime though. Like most of the Japanese media I think that I had consumed by that point in my life were like Dragon Ball Z and Godzilla movies.
Oh, that's fair. See, I watched a lot of Sailor Moon in the 5th grade, and then I got a calendar that had Chibi Moon in it. And it had her name written in there, and I was talking about it to my best friend, still my best friend, and I mentioned it, and I read it out loud, and she was like, that's Chibi Usa, and I was like, boy.
Yeah, I think
I have embarrassed myself once again.
I think I read her name first before knowing that Serena was actually Usagi. So
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like in the context of the manga or in the Japanese like sub or whatever, it makes a lot more sense.
yeah, so I was like, what kind of name is this? And then like I found out later, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes far more sense.
Did it? What about Jafar's laugh?
Hey,
Ursula's laugh is the best. Like Ursula has like a distinct like cadence to it. Like she's like a One Piece character. Like she's out here like say ha ha ha. You know what I mean? Like
Oh my gosh.
you really recognize her laugh. Like Jafar's laugh is good, but like Ursula's is like memorable.
At the
So-
last D23, they had that 30-year reunion special or whatever
Yeah.
for Little Mermaid. Did you go to that?
No. One of the only panels I went to was like I think it was the 20th anniversary of Tarzan is what it was. And
Oh, that makes sense.
and they were like, there's a special secret musical guest. And I was like, we're gonna see Phil Collins, guys. Like I was so stoked. And we waited in line for it. It was the last panel of the entire convention. It was hosted by Wayne
wow.
Knight, so that was cool. So I got to like see Newman like 20 feet from my face. But he's like, and we have a very special musical guest tonight, and like the light like went onto a set of drums, and I was like, oh my god, it's happening. And then they were like, just some guy. Like it was just some other dude, and he did a couple of the songs, then he did like some of his own songs. I was like,
Yeah,
this
they had-
sucks.
They had so Jodie Benson like hosted it,
Yeah.
and but they had a video from the Ursula voice actress Pat Carroll, because like I think she like couldn't travel at the time or something because she's old, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And oh my god, it was just so fun because like she had like kind of like just this normal version of Ursula's voice, but she started laughing at one point, and I was like, oh my god, it's the laugh. It's real. It was incredible.
sure sounds incredible. You know what would have made that introduction for the disappointing musical guest like way better, Vinny?
What's that?
Is if Wayne Knight was just like,
We have a musical guest here today on a Saturday.
Musical guest! We got a musical guest! See? No one cares. What am I supposed to be doing here? Sea urchin is hiding. Great. And then it's like, magic won't work on this.
I know that you were having just about as much problems. So would you say that the Ursula boss is, just as much of a pain in the ass as Oogie Boogie?
Oh no, that was a lot easier. I took care of that pretty easy. Oogie Boogie
yeah,
is like a game of chance. And that thing sucked.
Shadow of Sephirin is heading out, so bye.
Oh, thanks for
Bye-bye.
hanging out, Shadow Sufferer. I appreciate you. I forgot if it's like... How do you do this again?
What are you trying to do?
The mermaid kick. It's like also with the circle button, but that also makes you go up. So I'm like, how do I...
I think you gotta stick
think I
the
just, like, hold it
Keyblade
down.
into Sora's eye socket and turn.
Oh yeah. Hey you! Get off of my cloud!
Jen, I wish your husband luck in his wrestling match with the steak.
Is he making sounds in the background?
Yeah.
He's also like chasing the cat out of the kitchen.
Makes sense to me.
Oh yeah, that's how it be.
Perfect.
Oh hey human, I smell raw meat. Can I have all of it?
Yeah.
Dude, Opie, we were like, dude, you're gonna get gravy like at least 3 times this week.
He's gonna get what?
Gravy.
Gravy. Ooh. Ooh.
He loves himself some gravy.
And I'm sure you guys love cleaning his litter box after gravy.
I mean, it's super gross, but he was on IV, you know, for like 4.5 days. So that
Yeah,
was,
you know,
that was
I guess
nasty.
you kind of, I guess you gotta kind of give him, you know, a gift to make him feel at home
Yeah,
and cared for and loved.
and just because I want to give gifts. He's a good man.
He's good man.
Luke O'Sullivan asks, who has the best villain song?
Oh, Luke, you can't do this to me.
That's a really tough question, because they're, like, the batch from this era were pretty much all incredibly good. Like,
Yeah.
Love or Hate Little Mermaid, Poor Unfortunate Souls is a really good villain song.
It's great.
Unbelievably good.
We get stuck on that part of the dark ride in California Adventure every time I'm there, and I'm always like, I'm fine with this.
You're not fine with this, yeah.
And then I also feel like I always get stuck like right at the end of the ride, where I'm next to like the scary, realistic Triton.
Yeah, here's a question. Do you think in Beauty and the Beast the villain song is Gaston's song, or do you think the villain song is the reprise? Because Belle's song is a reprise, her I Want song.
Yeah. I would say, like, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't feel like, because, like, I feel like, you know, it's kind of more of a LeFou song almost.
That's kind of what I was thinking. It feels like a LeFou and chorus song that Gaston joins in toward the end, but, like, the reprise is all, like, his plan.
Yeah.
Also, it does though have one of my favorite villains in any movie from that era, where he finishes his plan's description and then they both jump in the air and say, "Let's go!"
You need to pull yourself together. Get yourself someone who looks at you the way LeFou looks at Gaston.
More beer? What for? Nothing helps. I love that reprise though. Ooh, I'm afraid I've been thinking. A dangerous pastime, I know.
Oh man.
Kimberly said, I would argue the mob song is the real villain song of Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's
yeah,
kind of what I was
yeah.
thinking too, honestly.
That one is real good. I mean, how often do you hear Hamlet or other Shakespeare stuff quoted in a Disney song? Whatever.
Man. House of Mouse. They did a bit that was like, it was like a more like, I don't even know like how to describe it, but it was like a riff on that song, but it was like in the style of like a 70s kind of like, you know, like TV special music number. And they were like, "Let's slay the beast tonight." And I don't know if it was like because they like didn't want to like pay the rights to use their own song, or like what it was.
Who would they have to pay?
I don't know at that point. Well, because
company.
like, but I feel like, you know, they didn't want to pay like Howard Mencken and stuff like that.
I think
Did you
for
say
the
Howard Mencken?
My brain's fried.
You poor man. You got a
sorry.
tough week.
I
Blue
think-
Destiny Dragon Kaiju. Spoilers, Godzilla will be in the new Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god. Come on. Get out of here with that information.
yeah, seriously, dude.
Who did the freaking Beauty and the Beast songs?
Alan Menken and
Alan.
Howard Ashman.
God, my brain was like
Combined them. You
made them into
one
one
being.
human.
Even though they only wrote like 2.5 movies together. And one
Sorry,
very, very good stage musical.
Say, who do you think was the greatest president of all time? I did George Jefferson.
Hey, if you're from America, what's the best state in the whole friggin' place? Okay. I gotta finish this stupid level.
For the original
Oh, we did
question,
some other
though,
things together.
I think my answer is going to be prepared. Not just for nostalgia
Thanks,
factor
Skull.
or anything, but
you
I
can stay.
I think it is, just in terms of the production, the most impressive one, because unless you have a really keen ear, you would not be able to notice the difference between Jeremy Irons' parts and Jim Cummings'
Jim
parts.
Cummings, yeah.
That's pretty good. I do appreciate that kind of thing. Oh, you know what else is a really good villain song? Is "Friends on the Other Side" in Princess and the Frog, which I'm pretty sure you said you haven't seen. But
Yeah, but I have
it's a
heard
good
in
villain
the
song.
Disneyland Villains Parade. I'm pretty sure that was what I heard. Because like he was like the, because we went in like I think like 2016 was when I went for like Halloween, and so they had like a big old villains parade, and he was kind of like the lead of it, and so they like played his song a lot.
Katie loved to sing BA. I actually didn't notice. Apparently, you and I just have similar takes on villain songs. I'm trying to think of what else, because the villain song wasn't really a thing until maybe Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, Radigan! That's a good one.
It is a good one, but also that movie's like not really a musical, so it's weird that that's the first villain song.
Consider this. Consider this. Hint of the century. Consider this.
Thanks.
Even though it's not the villain singing it, it is undoubtedly about the villain. So, technically speaking, would Roger's song about Cruella de Vil count as a villain song?
You know what? You're right. Cruella
Yeah.
de Vil, I would totally consider a villain song. Because it's the one where you see the villain and you think of the villain song.
Yeah. It's true.
And I mean, no, actually, Radigan did sing. Never mind.
You know what? The new Be Prepared is better, said no one.
Ew.
You know, I remember looking at like what they were planning on doing for the production of the Lion King live action remake, and I like kind of chuckled to myself reading it, just being like, so what? They're just gonna get like a bunch of random shots of like Africa or whatever, and then stick CG over it.
Yeah.
So like I had to chuckle about that.
It was basically what they ended up doing was just like the tech demo for the Mandalorian. Like they were just like, let's create some technology we can use better somewhere else. And then they did the Mandalorian, and then they did the Batman. And you know, I'm glad that technology exists. Am I glad the live-action Lion King exists? Not exactly, but you know.
There was no reason for it. It wasn't even live action.
I know it's just animated, but like you know, easier to say that than the realistic-looking Lion King movie.
The thing that that got me about that though was like I thought that it would be like a total waste of like film and whatnot, so I chuckled at it. And then like a few years later, I watched Dinosaur. And I was like, wait, some of these shots look like really good, like too good to be an animation from 1999, 2000. So I looked it up on Wikipedia, and that is legitimately what they did.
Yeah, that's literally
for
what they
that
did.
movie.
Yeah. I loved that movie as a kid. Like, that movie came out at the perfect height of me being, like, a 10-year-old that loves dinosaurs.
Man, that was in 2000. That was more like... Well, I don't want to say a specific number, but... You know, much younger.
Alas,
Remember the McDonald's promotion?
Oh, yeah. I got those puppets,
The
dude.
hand puppets? Yeah.
What is your favorite I Want song?
I want?
Yeah.
I want a cheeseburger.
No. Every Disney movie and most musicals have a song that the main character sings expressing their desire and like what they want for their life. So this one, for instance, is Part of Your World.
Yeah.
Ariel is like explicitly singing about what she wants in life. I would say I Just Can't Wait to Be King is probably an I Want song.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
Is Colors of the Wind an I Want song?
I would say just
That's-
around the river bend is her I want
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. Colors of the Wind is more like, hey, can't
That
we
one's
just get
more,
along?
Stop being a dumb white man.
Would you say "Strange Things Are Happening to Me" from the hit film Toy Story is an I Want song? Because if so, that's
No.
my pick. Strange things are happening to me. Ain't no doubt about it.
Well, no, I think the I Want song would more so be the one that plays as Buzz is trying to like.
No, it can't be true. I could fly if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I have fought too many Heartless. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the Heartless. Die. Just go away. No one wants to see you anymore.
Vinny, it sounds like you need some hot drink.
My husband has brought a delicious dinner out, so I'm gonna go and watch Degrassi with him.
All right. Well, whatever
Okay,
it takes,
Jan.
I hope you can make it through.
Okay. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
stopping by. Bye. All right. I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to be right now. I know I've gotta like do a thing. I don't remember how to do the thing, but I just gotta do it, and then we can leave this hellhole of a world.
I guess in terms of the I Want song, just to answer that question, I'm really struggling to think of something other than Party Your World. No, that I like more, at least as far as I can think of right now.
I just want this world to be over. I keep thinking I'm in one spot and I'm not. Everything looks the same.
Part of your hell.
And then more
Sweet is
Heartless
asking,
spawn. Great.
how long you plan on streaming?
Once we finish this world, we'll wrap up.
Katie asks, when will my life begin from Tangled count as an I? It sure sounds, just from the title
I would-
alone,
yeah, I
like
would
an I
assume,
Want
yeah.
song. Also, Katie, your comment from earlier, God Degrassi never got into that show. Way too much drama. It is
Fine,
a drama show.
You didn't want to watch Drake in a wheelchair, dude? That's all I really remember about that show.
What I remember the most about Degrassi is that I haven't seen anything other than like promos from like back in the day on the N about it, but it's a Canadian show, and not to upset any Canadians watching or anything, but the government restrictions on television over there are like so super ridiculous that most of the programming that comes out of the country isn't that good.
Got him.
I'm sorry, Canada. I know it's not your fault. Also, welcome back, Dennis.
Oh yeah, hey Dennis.
Asks, you're still in the water?
I don't want to be here, Dennis. This isn't a I want. I'm not just singing an I want song about this. I just gotta shoot across right here. Go! It didn't work.
Man, that totally is Knuckles' section of Cannon's Core, am I right?
It's horrible. This is horrible. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. It's driving me crazy.
Dennis, I think I made it perfectly clear that it's not the fault of the Canadian entertainment industry or
I'm
the
pretty
people
sure I heard
of the
you
country
say that,
at
dude.
large. No, it's because of government regulations.
No, I'm pretty
It's
sure
all
you
their
said
fault.
Canada sucks. Which is like really mean.
I
think
know
you
what
need
you
to
guys are gonna
apologize.
do. You're gonna edit the broadcast to make it look like I say Canada sucks. Wait, no.
Oh, you know what really sucks is this world. This world sucks. Okay, get on the dolphin.
Well, Mitchell, that like the Canadian restrictions only
Wait a
really
minute.
apply to.
I remember why this isn't working. I think I have to equip it.
Ah. But the restrictions on like content only have to do with television shows. So unless if Sonic Prime is airing specifically on TV in Canada, then
No,
I
it
don't-
applies to them because that's why the cast is different.
Well, they just did that because it's cheaper to do, I think.
I think there's a like some rule about it though. I think that like they have to have like at least like some percent of it be a Canadian voice cast.
That would in fact be true if it's airing on TV over there. If it's
Which
on Netflix
it very well
over
could
there,
be though. Like
Yeah,
it
it
could
could
be
be.
like over there it's just on, you know, whatever channel.
If it's also going to be a Netflix original in Canada, then those government restrictions wouldn't apply.
I have to equip this. How dumb is that? Why doesn't that just automatically equip?
What
That's
a
the
dumb
most
name.
frustrating thing. No, you don't you dare. Okay, there we go. Did
Mermaid kick, as if they can kick. They don't have legs.
it. Mermaid kick!
Excuse me.
If you didn't know, Blaze had a gun last week. That's like adding cluster bombs to a nuke. I don't know what this is in reference to, but thanks, Blue Destiny Drake and Kaiju. Appreciate the channel support. Alright, here comes Garrett's
Perhaps
favorite
the-
part of the game.
The happenings of
Sonic
the
Song
Sonic
maybe.
Song stream, yeah.
We're gonna hear "not very tasty" a lot. There it is.
June the cat asks, "Hey Vinny, would you ever play Cuphead?"
Oh, I don't know if I would survive Cuphead if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's like I appreciate the ever-loving poop out of the animation in that game. It looks really good, but I don't think I'd be able to get very far in.
Yeah.
Dylan says, IIRC, some of the rules are just if it's made and airs in any form in Canada. The harsher ones are only if it's on Canadian TV specifically. I'm fairly certain it only applies to TV because it's much harder to control the internet that way. But, I don't know. It might be the case.
Just smacking the crap out of her. She's dead. She didn't stand a chance. I didn't do it because she was bad. I did it because she was a strong female character. Can't stand for that. Our misogynist Sora needs to be buried. Gotta get him out of here.
I think she's a girl, because like you, Ariel, she has those chest bags.
I played Cuphead really briefly. I haven't watched the show, though. Daddy, I'm so sorry. Please don't be angry with her. This isn't even a real full cutscene. It's my fault. You followed Ursula because I wouldn't let you follow your heart. And when you found that crystal, I lost my temper and destroyed it. Oh yeah, the crystal. Why did you destroy it? That crystal had the power to reveal the keyhole. The keyhole is dangerous. I had to keep you away from it at any cost. Daddy. Keybearer, I have one more request. Seal the keyhole. My trident also holds the power to reveal the keyhole. Will you do it? Of course. That's what we had in mind from the start. Where is I thought that was Sora again. I thought he was like, where is the keyhole, Daddy?
Oh no.
He is kind of a daddy, though. You should know better than anyone. It's in your grotto. Really? Sora, let's go. Great. Let's get out of here.
Sweet, you think that this plot is stupid. Have you seen the, like, new Final Fantasy game that came out?
We have to go kill Chaos.
Are you talking about Sonic Adventure, dude?
Yeah, every time I've seen, like, the cutscenes, of that dude talking about, like, killing or, like, stopping Chaos or whatever, I'm just thinking about the, you know, the water
Open
monster
your
world.
heart!
Yeah.
Got too fast.
AJ the Wolf seems unimpressed at something.
Can't hold on much longer.
Kimberly asks, can we all just agree that Vinny's office is basically Ariel's grotto of Sonic and Lion King merchandise?
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
Sonic Resource, price is so steep.
I don't remember where the grotto is. Is there a map? That wouldn't help me anyway, would it?
Oh man, I just got reminded of, there was like a few years ago, I don't think it's listed anymore because honestly somebody should have picked it up by now, if they haven't. But like, one of the sites for collectibles I like to go on to, toywiz.com, they were selling a loose Resource Knuckles in what appeared to be pretty good condition for like, something like $25. Like a few years ago, and this was after those figures became like really expensive too, and I feel so stupid for not picking it up.
You can still get a loose Resora's Knuckles for around that. It's like, it's the Series 2 figures that are more expensive, so like Gamma and Big and Amy, if you like want like a actual Amy, there's bootlegs of her figure like abundant, but
yeah, but much better Amy's have come out since then. So
right, yeah, that's just the only figure I need to complete my my Sonic Adventure collection. So I've been wanting one, and it needs to have the hammer is the problem. Like, or else I'd just buy the bootleg one and be fine with it.
Yeah. The thing about like Amy Resource figures I've always seen like on eBay and stuff is that, you know, apparently the paint on those figures is like really fragile. So like every single one I've seen is in like terrible condition.
I think that's actually just the fact that like that figure for whatever reason was like bootlegged to hell. So like they're like most of the ones that you'll find on eBay are gonna be the bootleg, and they have terrible paint because they're bootlegs. I'm going in circles, and I know I am. I just like am subconsciously doing this.
I'm gonna refer to our mutual friend Alex on this one, because I remember a video of his from years ago, reviewing all the figures, and he had to like paint over Big's body, like the white part with like white out, and he apparently got all those figures brand new, official.
Yeah.
And like that's where I found out that the paint.
Right. Yeah. No. And like, yeah, they are actually, because yeah, my Big the Cat even, I think like the previous owner did the same kind of thing. But like I'm just saying that most of the ones that like you see on eBay are like extra trash because they're they're bootlegs.
Okay.
I don't know where I am, and I hate it. This is horrible. I need to unequip this, actually, is what I need to do, because it's like making it harder to traverse.
I think the only bootleg figures I've ever considered getting were bootlegs of the like original 1984 comic book Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from from NECA. And the reason why is because like not only do the official figures like cost an arm and a leg, they're like $200 a piece now. Is that even though it's not comic accurate, I do like how the bootlegs all have the individually colored bandanas.
Oh yeah, man, that's one of those things that like I could have gotten all of those figures for like pretty cheap.
Yeah, from your job.
Yeah, like some like stuff like that happens all the time. Like someone will just be telling me like, yeah, those are worth like a lot of money now, and I'm like, oh, could have bought those at one point.
Ah, man. Do you do you snag collectibles through your job like fairly
Yeah.
often?
Yeah, that's where I get a lot of my stuff actually.
Nifty.
You know, just like perks of working in that industry.
Oh man, okay, you work at a comic shop, and you know what that this whole spiel has just reminded me of the birthday gift that my mom got me was a Superman figure, but like the person selling it on Amazon, like the figure was listed under the same name, and it has like the same name on the box as like the old DC superheroes line from Mattel. But it's not the figure that was on the picture. We're looking to return it, I think. And it wouldn't even get to that point. Like if Superman didn't have like this really derpy looking face on him. Maybe not derpy so much as like if Superman had a closed mouth, I wouldn't have complained at all. Like it's just a good figure.
Yeah.
If his mouth is closed, but like he's gritting his teeth and it only looks good from like one angle. I'll give you the picture I sent to my mom about it. Like it's not mine because I kept mine closed, but it's like I found this same figure from a blog, and like tell me if you agree, but he just looks like he's struggling to find out the right way to tell somebody some really uncomfortable news.
Why would I equip a worse Keyblade? I'm not putting that on. Yeah, hold on, let me look at this. Yeah, he looks like he's from like a 2000s MTV show.
Yeah. Like, you
He's
know,
beautiful.
it's a fine enough figure. It's just the face, and it's like, man, I just kind of wish that I would have gotten the one that was on the picture. Blue Destiny Dragon Kaiju says show it. Hey, Unjolly Snowman, rather. Thank you for sticking by, and hope you enjoyed.
Sometimes I forget that like what I look at like doesn't just automatically go to the masses.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have to like save it now, so hold on. Soup.
Just to be fair, I'm gonna try to find the blog that's from, to credit and whatnot. Superman figure tell.
What the heck?
DC superheroes.
Soup.
Okay, it's
There it
not
is.
there.
So, I'm gonna have to snap your
Lois.
neck, Zod.
I'm so sorry. Okay, it was actionfigureplanet.blogspot.com. That's I cropped the picture of the figure from there.
All right, let's get to a save point and then we'll call it for tonight.
And you know that there was another Superman like on the back of the box showing all the figures from the line, and like that one had a closed mouth, and I was like, if it just had that head, I wouldn't have said anything.
Some figures be like that though.
Yeah. Like one of the ones I considered asking my mom to get was like the new DC Universe like Dark Knight Returns Superman figure from like McFarlane, and
Yeah.
like that one also has kind of a funky face, but like that's kind of the whole reason I want the figure, to be honest.
I have the original line of DC Direct Dark Knight Returns figures. Actually, I keep a lot of them at work, but I don't have Superman here. But yeah, he's like, you know, just overly buff and hilarious, like everybody is. And...
Yeah, just the whole art style of that comic, and more so the animated version from like, what was it, last year
10
or something?
years ago. Oh no, it was from a while ago.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
Like it really interests me.
Yeah.
I swear, like, no figure of Superman from that comic has looked 100% right to me, except for the like super expensive Mega Collector's Edition Mayfix. Like that one looks really, really good, and I wish I had the, you know, $130 or so to waste on it. Same as the Batman Hush Superman figure from them.
Oh my god, yeah.
It looks like the perfect Superman figure.
Mayfix figures are great. Robert H says I got the black suit Superman recently from Mayfix. Really cool but expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel, that's Jen's cat in the corner. That's Yukon. Yukon. All right, let's get on the gummy ship. I think we might trigger something here. Maybe not. Kind of surprised nobody was just like, "Ugh, you gotta go somewhere else, Sora."
Just to finish the whole spiel about figures, the whole thing about it is I might even have the figure that I was looking for already, because I distinctly remember 10 years ago I went to a flea market and picked up the Superman figure. That I remember the guy very vividly. He said, "Oh yeah, that's from the Superman Batman Public Enemies line." And they did two of those. One is more so based on the comic, I think,
Right.
and then the other one's more based on the cartoon. And I know the one that's based on the comic is definitely not the figure that I have. And I know I've looked at the cartoon based one before, and I swear like. That might just be the one that I was looking to get for my birthday.
Huh.
I would just have it in box, I guess.
All right, I think we're just gonna call it here. Save it once we're, you know, out of that watery grave. That's a good segue, Wild Style. I think I am gonna try and do a Sonic Saturday tomorrow night. So it'll be around 8 p.m. Pacific time. So another late one, but I would love it if you guys would join me for playing some. I think we'll probably just do SA2. You'll love to see it. Next Friday we should be on for 5 p.m. like normal, but the Friday following that is going to be another late one. Unfortunately, I just have things I got to do. But thank you so much for hanging out with me as I played Kingdom Hearts. I appreciate all of you, and thank you all for the well wishes from last week. That was very kind, so thank you.
Yeah, long live Opie.
Thanks, Jen, for hanging out. You can subscribe to Jen or follow Jen on Twitch at time_soup. Good stuff over there. And of course, you can follow Skull here on YouTube, Skull902.
Yep.
And thank you so much for being here, Skull.
Oh no, blah blah blah. Thanks for having me, dude. It's such a fun time to come on your stream and just hang and chill with the fam here. So
Yes, indeed. Okay, that's all the time I've got. I've got to get back to drinking water and playing Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. on my Nintendo Switch.
Beautiful.
It's probably what I'm gonna do anyway. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna miss you. Take care.
Bye bye.